What did we learn in Starbucks?
That the chai tea costs $6.95.
The chai tea costs $6.95?
Oh yeah, okay, we were waiting in line for the restroom and you stood there waiting for a really long
because you said it's just, you said it's just a one-holer. So we stood outside because she saw somebody go in, and we stood outside and stood outside and stood outside and looked at the coffee cups and waited, even though we both had to use the facilities quite a bit. And then all of a sudden we saw somebody else walk right past us and go right in. And it's like, just because one Starbucks has a one-holer doesn't mean they all have one-holers. And things are not always as you think that they are.
Is that a Missouri term, one-holer? I've never heard that before.
You never heard of a one-holer?
No.
You know, in my talk that I do about much I know about life, I learned while camping.
Yeah.
That I do at a lot of Unity churches, and they really like it. One of the things, the stories that I tell, it's such a funny story. Here we are on the crystal mines, and we've been crystal digging all day long, and it was, we're tired, and, when you cook outside, everything smells really good, and it's just great, and it was a full moon that night, and we were sitting around the campfire, and I could feel this big platinum moon coming up behind me, and I said, I was there with Norm and Patty. One day I'll write a book called Pattyisms. And anyway, I said, I just love to be outside under the full moon. And Norm looked at me, and he looked up behind me where the full moon was, where I thought was the full moon. And he looked at me, and he looked up at the full moon and said, "No, Marilyn, that's the light." I said, "I know, I love the light of the full moon. It's so platinum." And he said, "No, that's the light, the street light." And I turned around, and it was a street light.
Perception.
That's it.
Perception.
Things
reality.
Are not always as they seem to be.
I have a
right?
wake-up call tomorrow in Temecula, California, and if you go on our website under the Great Awakening, you'll find out more information about it. And if you RSVP, then we'll send you the address because it's a VIP.
Right. It's on. What we're doing is a wake-up call. Wake up!
Wake up, Temecula!
It's called the Great Awakening. Why is it called the Great Awakening?
Because we get to laugh for 20 minutes straight until the tears just roll down your cheek. It's so much fun.